Hello guys, welcome back. I'm Julie and I'm here to do my reaction video for season 7 episode 15 of Riverdale. This time the title of the episode is Miss Teen Riverdale. Guys, we have watched together 132 episodes of Riverdale. Can you guys believe that? And by the end of it, it's going to be 137 because there are going to be 20 episodes this season, right? I do not know, but the thing is that we are back. I have missed this episode premiered like 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago. I don't know. But I missed it, and then I was like watching Stranger Things, and so I decided to just do Stranger Things instead of doing this. But here I am, ready to react to Riverdale. Anyway, so previous episode was the musical episode, which I hate. Did I hate the previous episode? Yes. Will I hate every time that they will sing? Because they will probably sing again. Yes. But that's just me, you know? Anyone else can enjoy the Riverdale musical episodes. I do not. And, you know, I respect people that do. And hopefully you guys also respect that about me. You know, I just hate them. I don't want to give them an opportunity. This is season 7. I'm gonna go out just hating the musical episodes of Riverdale. So there is that. Anyway, so that was on the previous episode. This episode, we are still in the 50s, and apparently we are going to stay in the 50s. And apparently Veronica and Betty are a thing. Why? Why? It's just like, I thought going into the season, you know, what they did. Do you remember what they did on season 6, at the beginning of season 6, where they had a 7 episode arc of, I don't know what the hell is it that they did, and then it kind of, you know, changed. Oh, it was a Riverdale, right? And then it changed, but kind of like, it kind of follow it, you know. And then they went all superhero. I don't know. Riverdale is a mess. But at least we knew the timeline, you know. But now Riverdale, like the mess that we used to have, we don't have it anymore. They decided to be like, yes, we are a mess. And we're just going to leave it at that. And now we're at the 50s and we are never going back. And I hate that, you know, so that have been one of the other reasons why I have not been very excited to watch Riverdale. So, but the episodes keep coming, and, you know, it's the last season, the last few episodes. I mean, for season 6, the last season of Supergirl, they did a mid-season break, and then they returned with the episodes of Supergirl, but I was so done with Supergirl that I never finished the second half of the final season. And I was like, should I drop it just like I did with Supergirl? But then I was like, okay, let's just finish it. I never watched the second half of Supergirl. I don't intend to, because why will I do that to myself? But apparently I do hate myself this much, and I will continue with Riverdale. I don't know. Anyways, I'm a complicated person. We're gonna watch episode 15. I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys like. I hope you guys continue supporting for more. I will react to episode 16 right after I finish this one, so stay tuned for that. If you're on Patreon, if you're on YouTube, the episodes will be posted this week as well. Probably with the next episode. I don't know. Just check the schedule. I did post that schedule, so go and check it out. But for now, that's about it. Thumbs up, hearts, whatever you want to do it. And yeah, that's it. Let's begin with season 7, episode 15 of Riverdale. Here we go.
Dear girl next door, I'm not usually one to gripe or seek advice from strangers, but I'm sick of living in a world that doesn't take me seriously as a young businesswoman. Did you know I can't even open a checking account?
Dear girl next door, with every breath I take, I'm living a lie. Forever worried that I'll reveal my true self to an intolerant world that won't let me love who I want to love.
Dear girl next door, I feel like I'm sitting on a ticking time bomb.
Were you pregnant,
and it's
by
only
the
a
way?
matter of time before the world stigmatizes me for being a woman of loose morals.
Fuck
Dear
everyone.
girl next door, or should I say, little Miss Busybody, what makes you think you have all the answers, anywho?
We know who
Dear
that's
girl next
from.
door, is it really time for that embarrassing cattle call again?
Yes, it is. But this year, for the first time ever, we're going to be broadcast live on national television right out of the RIVW studios.
Whoop-de-doo. I hope you don't expect me to compete.
Oh, no, of course not. Why would you want to participate in anything so glorious and wholesome and all-American? And I'm sure you're not interested in any of our wonderful prizes this year. Like, say, a new car,
I don't even have a driver's license.
a Hollywood screen test,
Not interested in the slightest.
or a scholarship to whatever college accepts you.
Oh.
The pageant's giving away scholarships since when?
Since we're going to be broadcast live on national television. But I understand you're not interested.
Okay,
In fact,
Alice,
she
you play
is
your cars
beautiful.
well.
But why don't we change her from a blonde to a brunette? I think she'd be much more likable that way.
Oh, shut up.
Oh, V, please tell me you're not honestly signing up for that.
I already did, Betty. Imagine the publicity it would bring to the Babylonium if I won. It's a business decision.
Okay, but it objectifies girls. I mean, wearing a swimsuit and heels at the same time.
What about that little peep show you did with Archie? Was that objectifying?
Yes, well, that was between me and Archie, and he was in his underwear too.
But I
True.
wouldn't give.
How about flashing your panties on live television?
Wait. What did she wouldn't give to what? Witness Betty in her underwear?
That was my decision on my terms. But doesn't it bother you
Okay.
that beauty pageants pit girls against girls?
Oh, there's a way around that. We gals just need to make a pact. No matter who wins, we all win.
And no catfighting or backbiting. Except against Evelyn Evernever, who, of course, was the first to sign up, annoyingly.
I agree.
Tony, you're doing it too?
Trust me, Betty. I feel the same way you do.
Okay.
But this is the first year that Miss Riverdale Teen Queen is integrated. And even though there's not a snowball's chance in hell that those stuffed shirt judges will give me the title,
Oh, that
I'm gonna
sucks.
be damn sure that I show the country at least one black woman competing for the crown.
My parents sponsor Miss Riverdale Teen Queen, of course, so it would definitely raise a few eyebrows if I didn't compete. Though, if I do win the title again this year, I
Again.
would use my platform differently, advocating for the more
Gays.
disenfranchised teens in this town.
For the gays.
Are you sure you
okay.
should be competing, Midge? You know, in your delicate condition?
She's not even showing
won't you be
yet.
wearing high heels for hours on end? What if you trip?
You're the sweetest for worrying about me things. Dress up and be a 16-year-old girl.
It's
Compete
actually
for some
34
silly
in real
tiara
life.
like it's the only thing in the world that matters.
What I said before, ice it. You go compete your heart out on that stage, baby.
I mean, imagine if you got that scholarship. It could be your ticket to freedom. You could go to whatever school accepted you on your own terms, not at your parents' whims. Someplace like...
Sarah Florence or Smith College.
So you have thought about it. I knew it.
Yeah, of course you did.
You know, well, it's silly, but I thought that I might grow up to be a stewardess and travel the world, see glamorous places.
Wait, you wanted to be a stewardess? That I did not know. What happened? Why didn't you do it?
Because she got married.
I married your father, of course. And then I had your sister, and then I had you, and I gave up my silly dreams of becoming a stewardess. Can you imagine?
Yeah, I can.
That
Well,
sucks.
anyway, Betty, whatever your reasons are, I
That
think
sucks, you know, that back then women did not have that opportunity to be whatever they wanted to be, you know, or do whatever they wanted to do. It was getting married, having kids, that was it, you know.
it's all about showing how well-rounded Miss Riverdale Teen Queen is.
Well, that's all fine and dandy, but I don't need some creepy old men telling me how well-rounded my backside is. I know how shapely I am.
Yeah.
Greaser
Let's go.
preppy troll.
Miss Topaz, really. As Miss Blossom will tell you,
Wait. You want to
Ethel
be?
Muggs, as the winner of this year's Miss Riverdale
Aw.
Teen Queen pageant, can you tell us what you're feeling at this exact moment?
Gosh, Mrs. Cooper. I guess I'm really just wishing that my parents were alive to see this.
Oh, but Ethel, they are.
Oh, poor thing.
Mom? Dad?
Ethel, I have got some great news for you then. Your beautiful self-portrait is going to be on display at the Guggenheim Museum.
Oh my god.
I wonder who does the portraits for Riverdale. Do they intend them to be awful and weird?
The Guggenheim? Jughead? Are you really my boyfriend?
Of course I am. You've always been my best gal.
Okay.
Ethel. Ethel.
No.
Sorry, what was that, Mrs. Cooper?
You did make an appointment at the dress shop, I hope?
Look at all these
why
gorgeous
don't you
girls.
compete?
I really thought that being Miss Riverdale Teen Queen would be a stepping stone to doing something important with my life. Like, I don't know, being the first lady or something.
Well, there's nothing more important than being a wife and mother, Mary.
Maybe for our generation, Alice, but I feel like these girls could do anything they want. Be anything they want.
Oh, Ethel.
Ethel, are you crying?
No, I have allergies.
Sorry. I won't get any tears on your dress, I promise.
No, what's the matter?
Nothing.
Gosh, Midge, you better start cutting back on those desserts. Otherwise, that cute serpent boyfriend of yours might decide that you're too much woman to handle.
Evelyn, why don't you just walk over and take a long walk off a short pier?
Yeah.
Just gonna go get my measuring tape.
Oh, she's gonna start showing.
Midge, dear, why don't you and I have a little chat later? Huh? Just between us? Did something happen? No.
It's so
nothing.
sad that she can't
I
compete
guess I
because
just
she's.
wish that I could be
you know.
competing with you all. Ethel, you're so beautiful. Why aren't you competing? I couldn't.
Yeah.
That's not me, Betty.
Well,
I'm the girl
she
whose
said ideal.
parents were murdered.
Aw.
I'm the girl who's quiet.
I hate that. I hate that because it's because of the way she looks, right? Because she's not as thin as the rest of them. But, you know, she's healthy, right? And beautiful and has a good soul and smart and talented. Come on.
I know what my mom's been saying, Ethel, but straight from the fridge, you're
From what
such a
fridge?
wonderful, beautiful person.
What? Straight from the
You've
fridge?
overcome so much adversity in your life, more than any other girl in Riverdale, and that is inspiring. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said anything.
No, it's okay. That's what girlfriends are for. I mean, friends. Girlfriends and girls who are friends. That's what I meant.
So, Midge, how far along are you? And no fibbing, please. I recognize that glow.
Damn it.
What happened? Did Midge
No.
die?
Oh, no, she's
No,
still
no.
alive, but regrettably, she is no longer eligible to compete for Miss Riverdale Teen Queen. And moreover, she will no longer be a student here at Riverdale High.
Oh my god.
She will continue her studies at the Sisters of Quiet Mercy. But
She
Miss
thinks that's the
Crane,
answer
I
for
assure you, she
everything,
is doing
right?
just fine. This is a good time to remind you that we must treat our bodies as temples. Temples that must be protected against any kind of defilement. On that note, we will see you back here for some good, clean fun later this afternoon. Okay?
Ay, Alice,
It's because Midge has a bun in the oven, of course.
Evelyn, shut your pie hole right now.
It's the worst kept secret in town.
Second worst, after you do.
Oh,
This wouldn't be the
fuck you.
first time a girl's been sent away to hide her shame.
If you must know, Midge loves Fangs and Fangs loves Midge. And
Yeah.
if it wasn't for her classist, racist parents, they would be together right now.
Quite the cautionary tale, if you ask me.
Funnily
Well,
enough,
shut
no
up.
one is you goon from Saskatoon.
I'm wondering how Midge could have ended up getting.
What? People, they haven't had the talk with
No,
you?
no, of course, I understand how it happened. I'm just wondering if they were using.
If they were using protection. Good question.
Midge said they were, but once it slipped.
That's what Fangs told me too.
Because let's face it, ladies, we're the ones who have to live with the consequences, not the boys. They get
They could also be a pill for the boys. Right, but men wouldn't be able to handle that.
claps on the back while we bear the burden, while we're stigmatized.
Midge is one of my vixens. I will not let this destroy her.
Except you're no longer a vixen, and neither is Midge.
Really, who did let you sit with us?
Yeah, truly! Truly, why is she here? We hate her! Why is she even here?
Betty, What are you thinking about?
Just how quickly your entire life can change.
Oh, don't worry.
How
She
one
can
night
get you
can
pregnant.
decide everything for you.
Yeah, I don't think Veronica can get you pregnant.
You just need to focus on getting ready for when you and Mitch get reunited.
Look, my parents
Honestly-
have made many a
Honestly, I'm with Fangs. We need to bust her out of that place.
charitable donation to the sisters, so I will work on setting up at least a phone call between you and dear Midge. But you have to listen to Tony. And Fangs, remain calm.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
What's going on in here?
Ethel's replacing Midge in the pageant. And luckily, she already knows all the routines.
That is wonderful. But who's gonna be my assistant?
Here's your Java, Mrs. Cooper. Just the way Betty said you liked it. 3 sugars,
Aw.
extra cream.
Thank you.
Elizabeth, can I speak to you in the hallway for a moment? Sure, Mom. She has an unsavory
Are
history.
you talking about what happened with her parents? Or something else? Oh, you are awful, you know that?
I am
Yeah.
here to protect the office of Miss Riverdale Teen Queen. I'm not gonna let you turn this competition into one of your crusades. And whether you believe me or not, I am also and especially trying to protect Ethel from the scrutiny that Miss Riverdale Teen Queen demands.
Ethel is an orphan. This scholarship may be your only chance to go to college.
No!
Mom.
And that is final. Ethel is a lovely girl, but this is not a charity, it's a competition. And since you made this mess, you're the one that's gonna tell her that she has to withdraw from the pageant, not me.
What's
Alice
the
is
trouble now, Betty?
awful.
Imagine what winning this crown would do for her. Imagine the doors that it would open. Not just in high school, but for the rest of her life.
Honestly, Ethel's got as much chance of winning as I do, but we're with you, Betty. What should we do?
I'm open to ideas, ladies.
Okay, if she
Well,
drops out, we
I
all
vote
drop
we
out.
stand together,
Yeah?
link arms, and demand Ethel gets a chance to compete, or we all withdraw.
Quote it.
There we go.
I'm in, sisters.
Maybe you go with a more seasoned negotiator
So
who
you.
won't get bogged down in messy, sticky family dynamics.
You.
Like moi.
Okay. Girlfriend. Are they girlfriends? Are they officially? Which that is not what I want, by the way. It's not what I want, by the way. By the way, because I'm still here, waiting for Barchi. And this episode apparently doesn't have any Archie in it.
Okay, what exactly are you two driving at?
Only that you might find yourself in a precarious position if all your teen contestants suddenly decided to pull out of the pageant.
Which we will, Dad, if you don't fix it with Mom so that Ethel can compete.
Betty,
And one more thing.
We want the swimsuit promenade cut entirely from the pageant.
What? Why? That is the judge's favorite segment.
Oh, I
Sure.
bet. I
But
bet.
frankly, there's just no justifying that outdated and plainly sexist aspect of the
Also,
competition.
they're teens.
Especially
They are
considering all our
teens.
judges are men, and 2 of them are faculty members at our school.
Alice, I'm not trying to undermine you.
So what if Ethel wins and some nosy Brenda Starr takes it upon herself to look into her past? What happens then, Hal? To us? To our family?
What do you family has to
Please,
do with
just
this?
calm down.
Do not tell me to calm down.
Come on, you're just making a mountain out of this molehill.
Oh, you made it a mountain, Hal. Now come help me with my necklace.
Priorities.
They're not fighting about me, are they?
Yes, they are.
Oh, no. Not at all. They're just nervous about the pageant being live this year. That's all.
Sure,
Mostly each
because we
other's.
can hear them, right?
Have you decided on a song for the talent competition yet?
Oh no, she's gonna sing? Ay, Dios mío. I don't want more singing.
I can't believe they cut the bathing suit strut.
Do you really want to see your sister prancing around like a bathing beauty? It's kind of pervy.
Yeah, drop dead, Jones. Don't you have another comic book to write or something?
As a matter of fact, I don't right now.
Pop, can you turn it up a little? Kevin's about to sing.
Aww.
Thanks, Bob.
Would you please welcome Mr. Kevin Keller, who will serenade us during our evening gown promenade.
Of course he will. Look beautiful as always. Right, Archie?
And finally, Miss Tony Topaz.
All through your life, you
Go, girl. I love that in this shot there are only
Let's hear it for Mr.
two straight
Kevin
people
Keller,
there.
but most especially our lovely ladies. And now performing the original song, Who Will Love Me As I Am, to end our talent competition. Here is Miss Ethel Muggs.
No one told me there were gonna be more singing in this episode.
Hot diggity. Ethel's got a set of pipes.
More than that, she's got star quality.
Oh, sheesh. Is there anything this girl can't do? I think I'm in love.
That's cute. That was beautiful. I mean, I hate the musical bits of Riverdale, but like, she killed it.
50 Cent says it's Veronica. Who knew she was an acrobat?
Well, I don't know. Betty's delivery of the Gettysburg Address was stirring stuff.
I'll take anyone as long as it's not my sister.
If there's justice in this world, it'll be Ethel. I knew we should have made the musical about her.
Sure.
And the winner of a brand new car, a Hollywood screen test, a college scholarship, and the title of Miss Riverdale Teen Queen 1955 is...
Oh my God.
Ethel Muggs, everyone.
Yay! You go off!
Smile, dear. The world is watching.
What? It didn't say that.
Hi, sweetheart. Congratulations.
It didn't say that on the card. Didn't it? Didn't it? Show me the card. It says Evelyn whatever, whatever, right? That's cute.
We're gonna get through this, Mitch. And we're gonna be a family.
And we're gonna get married.
Come hell or high water. You believe me, don't you?
Of course I do. With all my heart and soul.
That's my girl.
Oh, Fangs, I love you.
I love you too.
Aww. I feel bad for her. Oh, I said Betty.
Wait, Ethel didn't win? That's right. Maybe I truly believe that Miss Riverdale Teen Queen can change lives. Even a life as broken and hopeless as Ethel's.
I don't
Or maybe I
understand you,
just didn't want
Alice.
you to win. I guess you'll never know.
Okay.
But know this, Elizabeth.
Mother of the Year.
Even with all your do-gooding and grandstanding, Ethel would have lost. Her life is gonna be better because of me.
Okay,
You remember
so...
that.
But you did a decent thing for once.
Yeah.
And I may not understand the reason why, but I'm choosing to believe that deep down,
Deep down, you have
are
a heart.
kind, caring, good person.
I mean,
You think so,
deep
do you?
down.
I do. And I love you.
Sure.
I'm here alone.
Dear Monica Posh, dear Sandy Sapphire, dear Coral Peas Bottom, dear Bitsy Block, dear Carrie Carry-On. dear
She's
Edith
a
Cups.
bottom.
First, let me begin by saying you are not alone in this world. There is a hope for a better tomorrow. In fact, we girls are that hope.
Look at Evelyn, whatever. So that was the end of season 7, episode 15 of Riverdale. The musical bit with both Ethel and Kevin were not as bad. Will I enjoy it? No, but I think that it was meaningful, you know. I at least found I found myself really connecting to the song, Ethel wrote, right? On this episode. I think it was meaningful for all the girls, for the gays, and even for Alice, you know. I mean, sometimes here's the thing. They you know, the Riverdale writers, they go up and down with Alice. I feel, you know. And who Alice is, right? So they take a couple steps forward with Alice and then like 10 steps back. And you don't know whether if she is doing this because of her situation or whatever, or like, you don't know. You truly don't know why she does the things that she does. I just feel like sometimes the writers need a villain and they don't have anyone else to do it other than Alice, and it's a complete mess at times because you are like, what about the process and the whole growth and everything that has happened to her? Hasn't she learned her lesson? No. And you know what is more importantly, that whatever growth, you know, Alice had on the original timeline, she lost all of it because now she's in the 50s and, you know, she gets to be judgmental, and that is what society expects from her, right? So the entire episode was about Miss Queen, teen Riverdale, even though none of them look like a teen. But, you know, we're supposed to believe that they are. You know, what comes with a beauty pageant, right? Let me tell you, they were pretty accurate on the whole, like, there are a lot of lesbians on this pageants, apparently. Did you know that Miss Puerto Rico married Miss Argentina in one of the pageants? And also then there was the whole Engfa and Charlotte. I did not knew that pageants were gay. That gay. Astonishing. Anyway, so thing is that they were all supposed to compete, right? But of course, Alice realizes that Mitch has a bun in the oven, and so she sends her to the Sisters of Quiet Mercy, because whatever thing happens, your parents get killed, you get sent there. You get pregnant, you get sent there. Anything, you know, because we know how horrible those nuns are, right? Conversion therapy, go to the nuns. That's basic. That's what it always happens on Riverdale. So especially for the girls on Riverdale. And so they did that with Mitch, and there was a spot open for one more girl to compete. Well, to be honest, there were a lot more spots. It's just that Ethel didn't sign up first. Which honestly makes me feel terrible, you know. But I am not the type of person. Of course, I'm not gonna fat shame anyone. Like, I will be the last person to do that. But I'm also the type of person who will tell you that, yes, you are supposed to feel good in your body, right? And you don't need to be a size 0, or you don't need to, you know, do all these extremes diets. What you need to do is be healthy, you know? And some girls have more curves than others. But my point is, like, we are not supposed to glorify obesity, because that's not a good thing, right? We should celebrate the fact that every single, you know, women body looks different, and the version of Hollywood and pageants that they put are sometimes not reachable for everyone, you know what I mean? And trust me, I have, during my teen years as well, have suffered with the, you look fat, you look this, you do this, you are not supposed to eat, and like, and that's the thing, that it's sad that it happens, and I wish someone could have told me that, you are beautiful just the way you are, but also that you need to be healthy, right? So you don't need to eat, like, because that can hurt your health, right? So eating whatever you want, greasy stuff, I mean, do it once in a while, but also like the next day go for a walk. Like, that is the healthy thing to do. That doesn't mean that you have to, go on crazy diets and things like that, because that's not healthy. Your body might have curves. Celebrate that, but also be healthy. You know what I'm saying? I feel that's the important thing in this entire, the message should be, because I sometimes see a lot of on social media with, now it's a lot more acceptable, and more, a lot of, brands and everything will have, there are like a lot of oversized clothes and unisex clothes, which I love. But sometimes, you see girls that are too big, and I do really hope that they are healthy in the sense of like, they do eat healthy during the week, but, weekends, sometimes they have the day off or something like that, and they do have a, exercise or walk or things like that, because you can have like heart attacks and things like that because of being overweight, diabetes. Those are real things that we cannot just blind ourselves and say, oh, all big girls are beautiful. Yes, in a way, yes, you are, but also you want them to be healthy, right? I think so, at least. So I feel like as a society, yes, we should applaud the fact that they are, a woman's body is not supposed to be just one thing, and that women's bodies are completely different and all shapes and forms, and, that's amazing, and we should celebrate that. And we should celebrate being healthy as well, Yes, you might have, I mean, it says that, well, here in my country sense, we measure things by centimeters. The metric system, we use it, right? So if you're 1.62, you're supposed to weigh 62 pounds. No, kilos, right? No one does that, okay? But being of a healthy weight that can be fluctuating over that, and you can still, go out and eat a pizza or something like that, and then, also take care of your body and eat healthy, because honestly, you do have a lot more energy when you eat healthy and all of that. That is, I think, what we should celebrate, not necessarily the bad eating habits, because that's terrible in both of the extremes, it's just terrible. And it is also eating disorders, even if you binge eat or you don't eat anything. Like, being on either side of that, it's not healthy. So, right, we need to be able to celebrate women looking beautiful in whatever size, yes, but also being healthy, that's what I think. So that was the whole thing that was happening with Ethel on this episode, right? And Ethel is a big girl, not only, big because she's not, I don't know, size 0, which no one should be, or is, or maybe if you are, then good for you, I guess, I don't know. But thing is that because she doesn't look like what the rest of the girls should look like, she's ashamed and she doesn't want to compete, right? And she is just sad about all of that. But at the end, I do like that her sisterhood, kind of stood with her in that, and that if it's not, if she can't compete, then none of us will compete. And I do like that. I do like friends, and women supporting each other. That was one. I mean, not Evelyn, whatever, but the other ones, that was really cool. Anyway, so then that was the reason why they didn't want her to compete, and also because of her past. And like, her past is that her parents got murdered, and like, why would you hold that against her, right? It's terrible that they do that. It's terrible that Alice thinks that, and then Alice at the end is like, oh, read it. Like, they were gonna, make her feel shameful, because she was not gonna win, and Betty was going to win, and I gave her the win. Okay, you did one good thing, and now you want to be what? It's so crazy for me that Alice is just can be so despicable, and the way that she acts, and she's like, oh, you remember that? Maybe it wasn't because I wanted you to win or not. Whatever it was, do you need to be this awful? Oh, God. I don't know. I don't understand Alice. I never did. And this season, it's like everything went back to zero with her, and she's the same judgmental person that we are supposed to feel bad for, but like, we don't. I don't, at least. It's terrible writing, honestly. The actress is really good. She pulls it out. Like, she is like committed. You have to give her like props to the actress, because like, whatever shit they throw at her, she will make you feel for her, even if it's hatred that you feel. But anyways, but yeah, she did an amazing job, but still, Alice sucks. Anyways, what else happened? Well, it was pretty much just about the girls, and yeah, it was, I mean, would I have wanted this episode instead of an episode actually focusing on the girls in the present time? Yeah. Why did they do this episode? I don't know. Did we needed it? I don't know. But this is Riverdale, and you're here for the crappy episodes, which sometimes are pretty much the entire season, and you still watch it because there's no way out, apparently. So yeah. At least Ethel's saying beautifully, I mean, there was a little bit of like, minutes, I feel. But, she won and she was happy. Though it's a fake win. And I really hope Alice is not like, actually, because that will be disgusting. Oh, and what happened with the lesbians now? And when I say the lesbians, I don't only mean Cheryl and Tony, because Betty and Veronica also, right? Where is that? What? Oh, and Betty's still with the doing her thing, where she gives advice to women, which is like good. The girl next door, and like, I cannot believe that they haven't thought that is Betty. But anyways, I bet Veronica knows. But yeah, I don't know. Nothing else happened on the episode. What? I can keep rambling, but I don't have shit to ramble about. So, that's it. That was the end of the episode. Let's see if the next episode, which is titled Stack. Oh, I don't have good hopes about that one. Okay. It's Riverdale, so everything is going down the drain. But anyways, that's it. I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys continue support for more. At this point, why do you even? But here we are, trapped in the Riverdale verse for whatever reason. Anyways, that's it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all your support. Thumbs up if you still care about this crap. Comment, hit the notification bell on Uncut Reaction on Patreon. I'm about to post episode 16 as well, in case for some stupid reason you want to watch that. I highly don't recommend it. Because it's just me like being like, honestly. I have other good shows though. You know, I'm reacting to Stranger Things. I'm reacting to Drake and Josh, iCarly. There's some other really good shows. Heartstopper this month of August. High School Musical, the musical, the series. Those are good shows, okay? So, you can watch them. But Riverdale, I mean, don't subscribe only for Riverdale. That's it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Mwah. Bye.